bets of all time.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-9754. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-9754. That's 800-575-9754. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hutchinson's 95.9 HKFM. give 100% at work. But all that work doesn't work if you don't work at turning us on at work. Got it? Hutchinson's 95.9.
The following is a presentation of Ad Astra Radio, leading the way in local sports coverage. Stay tuned for Buhler Crusader basketball on 95.9 HKFM. Stream live audio and video of Crusader basketball on the Ad Astra Radio app, free in your app store for iPhone or Android. Coming up, we'll count down to tip-off on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Well, a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to the opening round of 4A Sub-State basketball on this Tuesday night from McPherson. It's the number 9 seed Buhler Crusaders, the number 8 seed McPherson Bullpups here in girls play to kick off the postseason on HKFM. Hi, and welcome inside the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Aaron West alongside Matt Atherton. Tonight's coverage, part of our Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship. Presented by Thrive Allen County. We've got action across the Ad Astra Sports Network around the state tonight. And you can find schedules, scores, live audio, and video at HutchRadio.com. Buhler coming in through 23 games of the regular season. At 11-12, they finished 5-5 in the league and finished in 4th place after a 49-44 win in their last outing on Thursday against Augusta. Buhler finished that game on a 10-2 run in the final 3 minutes. 7 of 18 from beyond the arc, 8 of 12 at the free throw line. Kimberly Combs ties her career high with 12 points and 3 assists in the win. And that locked Buhler in at the number 9 seed. They get number 8, McPherson, here tonight. Third time this season, Matthew, and both games very close. You look all the way back to December. And Buhler lost by 2, 30-28. Mac beat them. And then, of course, here a couple of weeks ago, the game finished in a Mac win in overtime. So, yeah, that would suggest it'll be close again.
Hey, 2 games decided by 3 points, so you certainly got to feel fairly confident coming in that everything that they're wanting to still get accomplished is very attainable. A couple of pretty good games, and you know, a shot falls here or there, and totally different shot falls here and there. We'd be playing this at Jim Baker, but this is 2 pretty evenly matched teams, and I would expect to see a pretty evenly matched contest tonight.
One team will advance on in sub-state play and get the winner of Wellington Abilene on Saturday. Friday night. If Wellington, who is, of course, the defending 4A state champions, wins, that would be at Wellington regardless of who wins this game tonight. Loser, of course, will finish up their season here in McPherson. Buhler with a 2-game losing streak in the series. After sweeping the series last year, McPherson has won 8 out of the last 10. We're set for girls basketball tonight, Friday. Winner will advance on, and then the boys get their semifinal action tomorrow night. Our boys will be home against Rose Hill in the 7-10 matchup tomorrow night. We'll have it for you on HKFM. Much more to come in our pregame as we break down tonight's matchup. And we'll get to our player profile. We'll do that when we come back. Midway Motors Drive to the Game on the road. Sub-state play in McPherson tonight here on HKFM.
You're on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game on HKFM. Midway Motors, for every mile of life. Just ahead, we'll hear from the players in our Crusader Player Profile. Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
At Pleasant View Home of Inman, nursing isn't just a job, it's a team effort. Our leadership team is made up entirely of licensed nurses with an in-house staffing coordinator and medical records team. You'll be with the same residents in the same neighborhood, building real relationships every shift. Plus, with self-scheduling, you can plan your work around your life. Pleasant View Home is hiring nurses now with a focus on second and third shift, offering competitive pay and a sign-on bonus. Visit pleasantviewhome.com/jobs to apply today.
At Prairie Star Health Center, we're here for you and your family, providing comprehensive healthcare services under one roof. Whether you need medical, dental, vision, mental health, women's health, or pediatric care, we've got you covered. Our dedicated team offers compassionate care to everyone, insured or uninsured. We understand healthcare can be overwhelming, which is why we strive to make your visit comfortable and stress-free. Visit Prairie Star Health Center today. Learn more about how we can help at prairiestarhealth.org.
Well, back here on our Midway Motors Drive to the Game, time for tonight's Crusader Player Profile with Mattie Stallman. Mattie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Talk to me about your season, how things are going for you. How's it going on the floor?
Oh, it's going good. I think as a team, we're playing really well. Lately, we've started scoring more, just have to keep up with our defense, but it's going really well. Absolutely.
What have you been focused on is helping the team, and injuries have kind of been tough on this team this year. That's changed minutes and roles. How are you guys handling that, you think, as a team?
I think we've handled it pretty well. It's a hard situation, having Ryan and Sydney out, but I think as a team we've stepped up, all of us, and so I think we've handled it pretty well.
There are a lot of nights when you and Addie are undersized on the inside. What helps you still be successful going against those bigger players?
Honestly, just some confidence.
Not be intimidated, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Go in there and get the job done. What is that key, like when you're rebounding or playing defense on the inside? What are one or two keys that you have to do well?
Just staying straight up so I don't foul and get into foul trouble, and boxing out, getting them out of there. And when you're on the shorter side, sometimes you kind of have the advantage because they just go over the back of you. So
yeah, absolutely.
Push them out of there.
Yeah, just get it done, right?
Yep.
You mentioned guys who've been working on getting your scoring up, which I think we've seen over the last few games. How there have been times this year when you've been really, really good defensively. What does that look like now here at the end of the year? You got to put those two things together. Is that?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
We've got to figure out how to keep up our defense when our offense is up. But I think if we continue to do that, we'll do pretty good.
Who's somebody for you personally that's been a big influence in your career as an athlete?
Honestly, my teammates. I've played with most of the same girls my whole life. Like Ryan and Ella, I've played with them pretty much since I was really little. So my teammates have continued to push me throughout my career. So
I know we're really excited about the end of the basketball season, but maybe a little bit about softball too.
Oh yeah. Yep, I'm ready for it. But yeah.
It'll be here soon.
Yes.
So, all right, give me a word that best describes you. If somebody were to come up with an adjective to describe Mattie Stallman, what would?
I think I'm dependable. I always show up to practice with a good mindset, ready to go, and I think my teammates can depend on me. So.
Yeah. All right. I know Emmy's a little older than you, but is it competitive there? Can you take her?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anytime.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're proud of you, kid. Good luck on the floor, and appreciate your time, okay?
Thank you.
All right, that's Mattie Stallman in our player profile. We're back with more right after this.
Listen to every Crusader player profile this season on the podcast page at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. The Midway Motors Drive to the Game continues after this. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Midway Motors offers the most convenient way to service your vehicle with our pickup and drop-off service. Multi-point inspection video texted to you so you can see what the technicians are seeing, handy text approvals of proposed work, and even the option to pay through text. And if you decide it's time to sell your vehicle, we can appraise your vehicle and let you know what it's worth. Schedule your hassle-free service appointment today at midwaymotors.com. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Have you been thinking about remodeling your home? Hi, I'm Karen at Stang Plumbing and Design. I would like to invite you to come into our showroom at 2415 North Main Street. We will take the time to build relationships and trust as we have done for over 60 years. At Stang Plumbing and Design, we truly get to know our customers' needs and wants. Stang Plumbing and Design. For us, it's not just a remodel, it's a relationship.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
And tonight's coverage brought to you in part by Schmidt Electric, by Ideatech, Act 360 Insurance, by Neufeld's Flooring, and by Daylight Donuts. The 8-9 matchup here tonight between McPherson and Buhler. Rest of the semifinals in the 4A West. We talked about Wellington and Abilene. That's the other half of our sub-state bracket. The winner of this game will play the winner of that game on Friday. Chapman is the 4 seed against 13 seed Rose Hill. Hovain and Pratt in the 5-12 matchup. And you have 2 seed Clearwater against 15 seed Augusta. Concordia, the 7 seed against 10 seed Circle. And at the very bottom of the bracket, 3 seed Andale, 14 seed Clay Center, 6 seed Hugoton against 11 seed El Dorado. Talk all the time about the depth of our league. I really feel like we've got a pretty good chance to get 4 of the 8 teams qualify to the state tournament out of our league. So that's something.
Pretty impressive, and it certainly speaks to the strength of schedule that all of our Buhler teams are playing in constantly.
The defending state champions are out of our league.
Indeed.
So let's talk about what has to go well for the winning team tonight. Mentioned these 2 teams have played twice. It was 30-28 back on December 16th at Jim Baker. McPherson wins here in overtime. A couple of weeks ago, 41-40. Got off to that tough start. You remember that first quarter, it was 15-6 Mac after one. Pretty even game after that. And what's it take for one of these teams? I always think about the little things like turnovers, rebounds, those types of things. The winning team maybe comes out with a slight edge.
Yeah, I mean, I think the story all season is going to be the story tonight. The team that turns the ball over less has a really good chance to come out of here the victor. It's really those turnovers, Aaron, that happen between the circles. Live ball turnovers become really problematic. If Buhler can create them and score in transition, that really helps them. They go through those stretches, where they struggle to score in bunches. But if they can just get consistent scoring, their defense will keep them in the game.
All right, we'll continue our pregame starting lineups and more coming up here from McPherson. Back after this on HKFM.
We're just minutes away from Crusader basketball on HKFM. Next, the starting lineups. Aaron West brings you Buhler Crusader basketball with game day coverage 20 minutes before tip-off. 95.9 HKFM.
Hi, I'm Dr. Seth Prohaska. I've been with this practice for 7 years. I think my favorite part of dentistry is constantly making things better for our patients. McPherson Dental Care enjoys keeping up with our patients at their yearly checkups, but sometimes emergencies and accidents happen. And when that does, we want you to know that you can call us. We will take care of you or your loved one. At McPherson Dental Care, our mission is to provide high-quality dental care, build positive relationships, and inspire one smile at a time.
When it comes to quality athletic equipment, First Team Sports is a name you can trust. First Team has been manufacturing superior sports products since 1996. From dunk-proof basketball hoops and soccer goals to volleyball, pickleball, and tennis systems, First Team manufactures it all, even bleachers and stadium seats. Visit firstteaminc.com or stop by the showroom at 902 Corey Road in Hutchinson. First Team Sports, manufacturing superior athletic equipment.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
McPherson comes into this matchup 13-10, 9-1 in the league, and they've had a strong finish to the year with 5 straight wins dating back to that win here in overtime against Buhler. They take the league title after finishing last season with just 10 wins, their first losing season. You have to go all the way back to 91-92, the last time they had a losing season, but Coach Clint Kinnaman's really turned them around this year, averaging 45 points a game, giving up 41. And they beat Winfield in their season finale last time out, 54-27. Mentioned they won the league 9-1, but Mulvane 7-3. And then Circle at 5-4. Riley Whitfield's kind of at the center of what they do offensively. I think talk about keys to the game, whether it's Whitfield or Doyle or Sambo or whoever it is. Kind of run them off the three-point line.
That's it. Force them to beat you inside. That's really the thing they want to do, isn't it? Is to stand around and bomb away from the outside. When Buhler's gotten in trouble against them, they've been able to reverse the ball and get open looks. Got to force them to score in traffic. If there's any way you can do that, that really does help what Buhler's trying to get accomplished tonight.
Oh, and then rebounding, limiting them to that one opportunity, not giving up those second chance points inside. Going to be pretty important for Mattie and Addie and Hartley to rebound well.
Yeah, and I would even throw another name in there, kind of a girl that's a little bit of a dark horse as it relates to that. I think Tori does a really good job coming in on that weak side to rebound too. The nice thing about when Tori does it is she can pull the ball out of the rim or off the rim and just take off and go. And so scoring quick, scoring in transition, it's really helpful for Buhler when they're able to do it.
All right, big game tonight, some state semifinals. Winner moves on to Friday. We'll get you the starting lineups and the opening tip. We'll do that next here from the Roundhouse in McPherson. Tonight's coverage, part of the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship. Presented by Thrive Allen County on HKFM. Back after this.
Our mission at Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys is adding empowerment to injury.
We had a recent case with a father and a minor daughter that were involved in an accident, and they called us and they had the same question. And they were mostly concerned with just getting the medical bills paid. Thankfully, through our representation, we were able to do that for them, to get the medical bills paid, and also to compensate them for their pain, suffering, and mental anguish as well.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
HKFM.
Well, let's take a look at tonight's Heartland Wealth Strategies starting lineups. Located inside Heartland Credit Union at 29th and Main in Hutchinson. Contact Monty Cross at 620-888-6485. For McPherson, the 8th seed in this 4A West Substate. 13-10, 9-1 in the league under second-year head coach Clint Kinnaman. The 5'6" senior, number 10, Marin Sandbo. She did not play in the second meeting of the year against the Crusaders. She was out at that point with a concussion, averaging 6.2 points a game. 5'9" senior, number 12, Brooke Doyle, signed to play volleyball next year at Johnson County, leading scorer for the Pups at 10 points a game. A 5'6" junior, number 21, Riley Whitfield, averaging 7.9 points a game. The 5'9" junior, number 22, Piper Albert, averaging 7 points a game. And a 5'9" sophomore, number 33, Carly Cooper, averaging 4 points a game. It'll be Sambo, Doyle, Whitfield, Albert, and Cooper for McPherson. For the 9 seed Buhler Crusaders, 11-12, 5-5 in the league. They've won 2 straight. And to end the regular season, third-year head coach John Darrow. At guard, a 5'5" junior, number 2, Tori Tustin, averaging 7.6 points a game. At guard, a 5'6" junior, number 3, Ella Voss, averaging 5.9 points a game. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 10, Jenna Lackey. Lackey had 6 points in the win at Augusta, averaging just over 2.5 a game. Head guard, a 5'5" senior, number 11, Nia Sewell, averaging 4.3 points a game. Handed forward, a 5'7" junior, number 15, Mattie Stallman. Stallman, 7 points, 8 boards in the season finale. Holds down about 4 rebounds a game. Tustin, Voss, Lackey, Sewell, and Stallman for Buhler. And they'll be in their road black uniforms tonight with the maroon trim and the white lettering. It'll be the home whites, red and black trim, red and black lettering for the Bullpups. And just like tonight's teams, I Need a Cleaners can help you look like a winner. It's where to take your clothes. Glad you tuned in. Hope you enjoy it. And I love close games. Yes, I do.
I know that that's not the case, Aaron. There's no reason for you to be, lying about it.
Well, you look at the first two. We talked about a 2-point win in December, a 1-point win.
And heartburn
February.
both times.
Yeah. So we expect a tight one, and whichever team gets out of here, a well-earned victory tonight.
Indeed.
Pretty even height-wise matchup between these two.
Yeah, for sure. Nobody's given up a lot physically to the other.
And they both force a lot of turnovers.
Yes.
Tori Tustin is going to tip for Buhler. It'll be Brooke Doyle for McPherson. Pups are going to control right to left. Underway with Crusader basketball here on KWHK Hutchinson. Live audio and video online at hutchradio.com. As McPherson works the ball to our left, out high with it. They'll swing it left side circle to Albert. Buhler in there man-to-man. There's Cooper down low. Out high to Sandbo. McPherson working it from right to left. Whitfield run off the three-point line and a steal by Mattie Stallman, an early takeaway.
Yeah, Jenna chased Whitfield all over the floor on this side and finally funneled her into Mattie. That's really well done.
Here's Ella out high. She's going to be fouled, a reach-in foul. First whistle. He's going to go against Whitfield. It'll be her first team foul number 1. Voss back with the face mask on. Remember back to last Thursday, she took a tough spill in the second half at Augusta.
She sure did. Now, interesting, Whitfield picks up that first foul on Ella. I think she was frustrated, thought she was fouled at the other end. Maybe they can get her in a little bit of foul trouble. That'll certainly help things.
Here's Naya, top of the circle. 20 seconds on the shot clock, just underway. Minute end, no score. Naya's going to drive right side baseline. Mattie inside, post up, shot too strong. Rebound by Whitfield to McPherson.
It was a good look. Mattie was right inside. I don't think she expected to have that much space.
Pups the other way on their home floor where they are 7-3 this year. They'll swing it to the left corner. Whitfield down low. Now along the baseline. It's Albert. Albert's going to try the three. Misses back iron. Janalaki going for the rebound. Has it knocked away. McPherson saves it out high. We talked about a key in the pregame being limiting your opponent to one shot.
That was good boxing out by Buhler. It was just...
Well, now a tip away by Tustin. Saved in backcourt by Sandbo. Down to 20 on the shot clock. Here's a three. Left corner by Albert that misses strong. Rebound, Mattie Stallman. She's going to be tied up inside. And the arrow will give the ball to the Crusaders. Good strong rebound in the post by Mattie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both of those threes had pretty good boxing out by Buhler, but that first one, the rebound was so long on it that it was just out of the reach of Jenna, just barely.
Here comes Ella across the timeline. We remain scoreless. Far side, Lackey. Out front to Mattie, right side to Tori. Tori finds a seam to the bucket, drives, and is fouled, and Tustin will have 2 at the line.
Buddy, Aaron, that is the stuff right there. When Tori is moving downhill towards the basket, that little swing pass came to her. The bullpup defender overplayed, left no one in front of her. Tori immediately puts it on the deck, gets all the way there, picks up the foul. That is so good.
That'll be on Albert, her first, team second. Tori's first free throw is good. That's the first point of the game. Tustin, 7.6 points a game, 58% at the free throw line. She's gotten better and better as the season goes along, and Buhler has a 2-0 advantage here. 5:48 to play in quarter number 1. Pups against pressure, deflected in the lane. Ella got a hand on it. Loose, picked up and scored. Boy, I tell you, that's the right place, right time for Piper Albert. Ella actually deflected that ball in the lane, but it kind of ricocheted right to Albert, who laid it in.
Absolutely, really good defense turned into a pretty lucky break for McPherson.
Well, don't you figure between these two teams, they've been so close. The team that gets a break or two has an advantage.
Absolutely.
Albert converts at the free throw line and make it a three-point play. It's 3-2 McPherson. Inside, Tustin with it deep. Pass deflected. Torrey will run it down. Out high to Ella. 18 on the shot clock. Crossover dribble by Voss. Plays it off to Sewell. McPherson in there. Man-to-man defense inside. Naya off the window. Gets the friendly bounce and in.
Boy, what really beautiful footwork by Naya inside. Able to get that soft little layup to fall.
4-3. Buhler by 1. McPherson the other way. They're going to turn it over. They pass a little too high and off the mark. Intended for Whitfield on the right side circle. And Buehler's going to get it back.
Buhler able. Sorry, go ahead.
You go ahead.
Buhler able to speed McPherson up there, and that cross court pass just a little more than the Bullpups were actually able to finish.
All right, here's Naya with it. Down low to Stallman. That's deflected and stolen away, and McPherson pays Buhler back with a forced turnover there, and we're back the other way in a one-point game. Doyle lost her footing inside. They'll save it. Out high, right side, Whitfield. 3, short, rebound, Tustin.
Boy, what a good job by Torrey. We talked about it before the game. Torrey, a really sneaky weak side rebounder.
Long pass up the floor to Naya. They'll dump it low. Ooh. That pass from behind, deflected out of the hands of Stallman. McPherson with numbers inside, good bounce pass. Shot up, shot good. And it is twice. Buehler's been burnt inside, not just the layup, but giving up the free throw opportunity. That'll be a first personal on Torrey, as we're going to have substitutions here for both teams. Ella's going to go out, and Kinley Combs will check in for the Crusaders. Addie Keller is also in the game now, replacing Nia Sewell. Mari Lowry has...
So Whitfield knocks it down.
Mari Lowry and Jersey Alexander have checked in for McPherson. Here's a Combs three that finds nothing but nylon. It's good from up top. Kinley Combs.
You didn't think this moment was going to be too much for her, did you? Not even close.
7-6 and now a steal. Lackey deflected it. Keller comes up with it. Buehler by 1. 3:49 to go in the quarter. Here's Kinley far side circle out front to Stallman. Right side of Torrey. Tustin driving inside. Pass deflected, looking for Keller. Stolen away by the Bullpups. And they'll play it up the floor. Alvord. Good defense by Kinley.
Absolutely.
Combs getting back in time. Ball goes up. Shot too strong. Inside rebound, Mattie Stallman. Mattie plays it ahead to Combs. Already inside, 3.5 to go in this quarter. There's a kick out 3. Lackey short. Rebound in the lane. Pulled down by McPherson.
Kinley did a ton of work to get down in there.
By Keller. They tried the leak out pass to Alvord. Now Addie's going to be tied up. A smart move there by Addie Keller as she got back. They tried that run out pass to Alvord, and Keller picked it off, but then got tied up.
Space down at the other end, kicked it out to Jenna. I think she had a space to get that up herself down under the bucket.
Freshman Kaysen Blake is now into the ballgame for McPherson. Here are the Pups inside. Shot up, shot too strong, missed by Sandbo. Rebound Buhler. Kaya Edmond is checked into the Buhler lineup. Remember, Edmond missed the last 2 games in concussion protocol. She's back and has it far side. Buhler by 1. Nice dump down low. Touchdown, layup good.
What a pass. Torrey quick up on the glass. Well done. Little 2-man game with Kaya and Torrey.
2:41 to play in the quarter. Buhler by 3, 9-6. Back in their half court. Here's Blake with it. Out high to Alvord. Down low, deflection. Kaya got a hand on it. Addie tried to save it, but Doyle comes up with it for McPherson. It's been physical early.
Indeed.
Inside Alexander. Deflected by Keller. Saved by McPherson.
3.
Down to 3 on the shot clock. Shot heaved and missed by Alvord. Rebound and a foul on a putback attempt by Brooke Doyle.
Boy, you hate that.
Doyle at the line for 2.
It was such good defense for 35, 34 seconds. That shot goes up and then just not able to clear the glass.
That just shows how much of a heads-up player Alvord is.
Yes.
Getting that opportunity for her team.
Doyle missing the first free throw. Terrell, the end of the ball game, commits the foul. Tushkin out now, Voss in. So that is the third team foul on the Crusaders here. 2:05 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw too strong, but a rebound. Karam's out to Albert in the lane, and we've got another foul.
Man, that's going to be a second one on Harley.
Harley's going to go back to the bench. Mattie Stallman in. Boy, that free throw hit awkwardly off the rim, and it took a long ricochet.
Sure did.
And McPherson gets it back. Here's a long two missed by Sambo. Rebound, Addie Keller.
Pretty good job of Addie staying in bounds and finding Kaya's little dump pass.
They'll play it up. Floater in the lane. Kinley, too strong. Rebound tapped right back to Keller. Put back is
Get in
good.
There. Aaron, all of these shots are happening pretty close to the basket. It's a good sign.
11-6. Buhler by 5. Minute 36 to go in the quarter. There's a deflection by Keller. Saved by McPherson. Sambo's got it. Top of the circle, Cooper. In the left corner to Albert. Albert drives in traffic, tied up and fouled.
Mattie had to come over on help side.
That is already,
sorry, go ahead.
Already a fifth team foul on Buhler, so that McPherson's going to shoot free throws.
Albert was able to beat her defender off the dribble. Mattie had to come over and help side defense. That's
first free throw by Albert, no good. Tori Tushkin will check in. And how about the work by Addie Keller? She's going to go to the bench.
Deserved break. She was all over the floor defensively.
Albert, second free throw is good. 2 of 3 at the line. Whitfield's going to return for McPherson. 7-11 now, a 4-point game. 1:21 to go in the first. Ella's back at the point along with Tushkin, Stallman, Combs, and Edmond. Here's Tori inside.
Love it.
Right to the cup and lays it in with a right, and a timeout by the Bullpups.
What a fantastic finish by the Crusader junior.
I love when she's aggressive.
Downhill all day.
You better get pumped up over here, dude. 1:08 to go.
Oh, I'm jacked about this one. I'll tell you why in a second.
13-7 timeout. Back after this on HKFL.
Corn farmers, Kaufman Seeds is here to help you get the right corn hybrids for your farm. All of our corn is locally tested in environments consistent with your fields for multiple years before releasing. Kaufman Seeds selects corn hybrids with agronomic traits and disease tolerances important to Kansas farmers. We utilize multiple trait platforms to make sure you get the right hybrid for each individual field. Kaufman Seeds, your full-service, Kansas-based seed company for over 50 years. Find us at kaufmanseed.com.
HKFM.
Well, tonight's coverage brought to you by Hutchinson Regional Medical Center, by the Hub, by Price Hills Financial, Hutchinson Zoo, and by Agro Center. McPherson down 6 after the layup by Tushkin.
Buehler's in that 1-2-2.
And Mack able to work it inside. Now the kick out. This is Alexander. And what do we got?
3 in the lane.
3-second lane violation called against the Bullpups.
What a smart coaching decision by Coach Darrow. McPherson takes the timeout. He changes his defense coming out of that. Whatever they had worked up, it really flustered them. You could tell they were not sure where to go with the ball.
Love it.
I'm honestly never sure where to go. Here's Kinley out high, shoots the 3. This one missed back iron. Rebound tapped about. Mattie comes up with it.
Get in there.
Good.
Boy, what a start for the girls.
Great offensive board by Stallman makes it an 8-point game. 24 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's a 3, left side, in and out, no good by Cooper. Boy, tough luck there as that was halfway down.
Tori with another rebound.
Buehler back the other way. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Tori's got it out high. She's going to drive with 7 seconds. Tripped up by Jersey Alexander with 5.8 on the clock.
She landed on the ball. Thought that might have knocked the wind out of her.
I think that was a fortunate break because there was action coming up from the screen from Mattie that could have been an influence on why the girl lunged at her.
Oh, nice feed. Stallman touched it inside. Missed with the right. Rebound McPherson. Just a little too strong. And that'll get us to the end of quarter number one. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start offensively. 15-7, Buhler with an 8-point lead after one here in this sub-state semifinal from McPherson. Crusader basketball back after this on HKFM.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblu.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Unlucky after that fender bender? Don't wait for St. Patrick's Day to chase rainbows. Go straight to Hutch Auto Body. From dents and dings to major collision repair, our skilled team brings your car back to looking like new. No luck required. Trusted craftsmanship, honest service, and results worth celebrating. So if your vehicle's seen better days, let Hutch Auto Body turn your bad luck around. Hutch Auto Body, first class service. On time, every time.
HKFM.
Oh, tough shooting in that first quarter for McPherson. Just 2 of 10 from the field. Buhler 6 of 11. And Buhler will start with the ball here to our right in quarter number 2, leading 15-7. Feed inside to Stallman is deflected and stolen away.
They tried to run that two-man again, but that's got to happen a couple feet closer to the wing to create the space.
Not naive enough to think Mac's going to shoot 20% from the field for the entire game. Here's Cooper. Off to Alvord. Down to 15 on the shot clock. They work it inside to Doyle. It's knocked loose. I think Combs got a hand on it. Out of bounds off Buhler.
She did too. They're switching everything. They're playing like it's a man-to-man, but they're switching everything out front. And so the pull-up's struggling to get any separation from the initial defender at the top of the key.
Here's Doyle against Stallman inside. They're going to get Mattie with a foul on the floor.
What a good move.
Well, she really got Mattie leaning, didn't she?
Yep. That'll be the second on Stallman. First team foul of the quarter. Buhler got in some foul trouble in that first quarter, too. Buhler will allow a fresh shot clock. Now a 3 missed by Alvord. Check that. Whitfield missed it. Rebound Buhler. Here comes Ella. Voss inside, and a pass to Mattie stolen away. McPherson's really done a good job of sealing off the post player offensively for Buhler so far. They've had a tough time getting it into Stallman. Good defense there by Mattie.
Without fouling.
Tough shot by Doyle, won't go. Rebound Buhler. Here comes Edmond the other way. The step through to the bucket, short. Rebound tapped out, and Combs is going to pick it up. Her floater, no. But a whistle and a foul called. And they're going to call a charge on Kinley.
Boy, that is tough. That charge was taken way under the basket. Of course,
let's just hope we don't see 3 in a row like we did last week.
Absolutely.
So Mattie's going to check out here, and Nia will come back in. So Buhler's got 5 guards on the floor now. See how Nia handles Doyle inside. Now a steal by Torrey. Tustin coming the other way.
Good pull-up.
Shoots over the
Absolutely.
defender. Little pull-up 5-footer is good for Torrey Tustin.
What a beautiful move. That is a mature basketball decision.
100%, especially considering there's a charge on the last possession.
Here's a 3 by Whitfield up top. That's short. Rebound Tustin. Buhler's back the other way, up by 10. 6:09 to go in the half. Kaya's got it out front. She'll drive. She'll kick. EV for 3. Rims long. Rebound Nia Sewell.
What a great job by Nia.
And they're playing with 5 guards on the floor right now. Great rebound by Nia Sewell.
But you have 5 kids that can all dribble and handle out high.
Kaya's got it off the bounce to Nia. Far side to Ella. Down to 19 on the clock here. Here's Edmond. She'll drive baseline. Cut off. Tried the kick out, and that pass a little off the mark for Nia. And we're going back the other way. Sinalaki will return, and Kinley Combs goes out. There's the Alexander back for McPherson. We're also going to get Addie Keller back in the game. And Tustin will go out. 5:40 to play here in the half. Buhler by 10. 17-7. It'll be Sambo right to left across the timeline. Near side circle to Albert. Out front to Alexander. Sambo's got it. Good defense by Naya.
Hitting.
Inside, ball deflected. Addie Keller capped
it. What a play by Addie Keller.
And they're going to call it tie-up.
What a play by Addie. Got there and capped her at the top of the shot. Addie is playing fantastic tonight.
All of the alternate possession arrow is going to stay with the Bullpups. They'll inbound with 14 on the shot clock here. Here's a drive, shot short, but a foul. It's going to put McPherson back at the line as Alvord draws contact inside. Got to find a way to defend in the post without fouling. That is already 3 now with still 5:17 to go in the quarter. First personal on Addie Keller. So Alvord at the line and makes the first. Our coverage tonight, part of the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship. Presented by Thrive Allen County here at the Roundhouse in McPherson for a first-round sub-state action. Winner will play again on Friday as Alvord hits 2 at the line. First points of the quarter for McPherson. It's 17-9, an 8-point game. 5:15 to go here in the half. Here comes Ella across the timeline. Ella will drive inside, kicks to Naya. Sewell working inside against 3 defenders, draws contact and a foul. It'll put Naya at the line for 2.
Pretty interesting to note that more than half of the Bullpups' 9 points are coming at the free throw line. They're just not hitting early in this game. Buhler's got to continue to capitalize on that.
Yeah, 5 of the 9 points. Here's Sewell at the line. This is just the 3rd and 4th free throws in the game. Shot by Buhler. Naya rattles in the first. Kenley Combs is going to check back in, and Kai Edmond will go out for the Crusaders. Naya Sewell's got 3 early points. 49% at the stripe on the year, but hits the first. Time stopped here with 5:03 to go in the second quarter. Second free throw for Naya, and it swishes right through there. Well, that's one way to get business done is hit your free throws.
That's it.
And second foul on Albert, is that right?
Yep, that's right. And they checked her out.
Bullpups down 10 with the ball. Back in their half court, Alexander's got it out high. Right side, Whitfield looking inside.
They're going to get
Addie. They're going to get Keller with a foul on the floor. That's already number 4 on the team. The next, and McPherson will shoot free throws. That's number 2 on Addie Keller.
The problem is the 3 post players for Buhler now. Keller, Stallman, Terrell all have 2 apiece.
McPherson to inbound and
5-second call.
Going to get a 5 count. Great defense there on that inbound play, and it's going to be a turnover on the Bullpups.
Buddy, the girls are really operating as one at the defensive end. It's really fun to watch.
Here comes Ella across the timeline, left to right. Halfway through the second quarter, Buhler by 10. Kenley in the mid lane, turnaround shot, too strong. Rebound, Sambo. Well, I love that. You said the moment's not too big for it.
No, yeah.
Biggest game Kenley's ever played in, and I just love the confidence and the swagger that she plays with. McPherson, bad pass, they're going to turn it over again. Here comes Stallman in and Keller out.
Mattie's got to play these minutes without picking up a 3rd foul.
I just have her for 1. I'll have to double check. I thought she got a second one early, but I just have her on as 1. We'll have to check that at halftime.
Ariella's got it. Sewell right side circle. Naya crossover. Fadeaway shot down low, missed. Rebound McPherson. Bullpups the other way. Down 10 with 4 minutes to play in the quarter. Whitfield inside Doyle. Kick out Sambo. 3 is good. That's McPherson's first 3 of the game.
At some point, one of those is going to drop.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a 7-point game. 3:44 to go in the quarter. Here's Kenley. She'll try a 3 right corner. That's too strong. Rebound loose. Picked up by the Bullpups. Long pass up the floor. Whitfield layup is good. And a quick 5-0 McPherson run. And Buhler needs a timeout. 19-14. Lead has been cut to 5. 3:29 to go in this first half. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside back after this on HKFM.
Running a business is tough, but protecting it doesn't have to be. At DJ Kaufman Agency, we offer comprehensive business insurance that keeps your hard work safe. Whether you're a small startup or a growing enterprise, we've got the right coverage for you. From liability and property insurance to workers' comp and business interruption, our policies are tailored to fit your needs and your budget. Contact us today, 620-669-0410, or stop by our office in Hutchinson at 17 East 30th Avenue. DJ Kaufman Insurance is a member of the Trusted Choice Independent Agencies.
HKFM.
Well, McPherson has outscored Buhler 7-4 so far in the second quarter. And they've cut the lead down to 5, 19-14. Now 3:29 to play. It's going to be Lackey, Edmond, Sewell, Stallman, and Tustin out of the timeout. Here's Kai across the timeline, left to right. Dribbles over far side circle. In the lane, Stallman going to work on Doyle.
Oh, what
crosses over and lays it up and in.
And she was not in any rush at all. What a controlled take by Mattie. Coach calling that, trusting her coming out of the timeout.
Mattie's got 4 in the first half. It's now 21-14. Here's a drive by Cooper. Kick out, free throw line jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off the knee of Jersey Alexander.
Buhler opened back up in that 1-2-2 again. That's the first time in the game that against that 1-2-2 they've gotten the ball into the corner and then attacked the hole in the middle. We'll see if they're able to find it again.
21-14, Buhler by 7, 2:48 to go before halftime. Here comes Kai up the floor, left to right. Oh. Ball got stuck on the right side. It's going to be a turnover. So McPherson trying to cut into a 7-point deficit. Alexander with it near side. She's going to drive.
Naya.
And they're going to call a bump foul in the lane. That's going to put McPherson at the line for 2. We go back to that turnover on the other end, and Kaya kind of got stuck with it, and nobody was moving to help her.
Yeah, and she tried to force it in. Again here, 2 minutes 24, that foul on the floor, but because Buhler's got 5 team fouls.
It puts Jersey Alexander at the line where she hits the first. Kenley Combs and Ella Voss are going to return here. Sewell and Lackey will go out. Alexander's first point of the night comes at the free throw line. She missed the second. Kai Edmond with a rebound. 21-15, 2:19 to go in the half. Here comes Ella across the timeline. Voss off the bounce to Tustin, right side circle. Torrey to Kaya. Kaya shoots the 3. Yes, right in there for Kaya Edmond.
She really is a pretty good spot-up shooter when she's able to catch with her feet situated.
Back to a 9-point game, 24-15. 2 minutes to go in the half.
Very important minutes here.
Sambo 3 way off the mark. Rebound inside, blocked by Ella Voss. And then Ella tracks it down in front of the Buhler bench.
Gotta go.
Like I say this every game, all Ella Voss does.
Block shots.
Block shots, it's great. Oh, man. Here's Kenley set up in the left corner. Minute 30 to go in the half. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Kaya out high. It tipped off her fingertips. And Jersey Alexander's going to come up with it. Layup on the other end. She missed it. Rebound, Mattie.
What a huge rebound by Mattie, not giving up on the play. Well done.
No kidding.
Now a 3 by Torrey. In and out, no good. Rebound, Alexander and McPherson.
Boy, in and out for sure. That thing did everything but fall.
1:04 to go before halftime. 24-15. Buhler by 9. There's Sambo on a drive. Layup good.
I think we see some tired legs out there trying to break down, play defense, don't we?
I agree.
24-17, 45 seconds on the clock. Ella's got it, far side. Out high to Torrey. Tustin cut off right side, now to Stallman. Mattie's going to go to work on Doyle. Out front, Torrey, that shot's off. Rebound inside, out of bounds, and Buhler will give it back to McPherson. That was a tough shot by Torrey, and McPherson will have it. 29 seconds left in the shot clock off. Now, the coach is going to get Stallman out so that she doesn't pick up another foul. Harley Terrell will return. Kenzie Polk is also going to check back in here. I don't mind those substitutions. Get anybody with foul trouble over there on the bench. Don't want to pick up a cheap one here late.
Yeah, and some fresh legs.
22 seconds to go in the quarter. A 7-point game. McPherson will likely hold for the final shot of the half here, down 7. Down to 10. That's a near travel by Doyle. She's able to save it. Now a shot blocked.
What a play by Harley.
Albert had
Shoot
it blocked. And that'll get us to halftime. Buhler will take a 7-point lead to the locker room at halftime. What a entertaining first half. I'd say both teams earned a break. Wow.
Absolutely frenetic pace.
McPherson does outscore by Buhler by 1 in the quarter. 10-9, but they still trail by 7 here at halftime. 24-17. Tonight's coverage brought to you in part by Heartland Wealth Strategies, by Pleasant View Home, Mid-Kansas Credit Union, by Stallman Ag Risk Management, and by AdApp Insurance. Stay tuned. Our Community National Bank and Trust halftime report is next on HKFM.
Stay tuned for the Community National Bank and Trust halftime report. Community National Bank and Trust. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve you. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
Cozy up with the warm flavors of a Cinnalicious latte from Scooter's Coffee, a comforting blend of cinnamon, sugar, and caramel. Scooter's Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scooter's Coffee in Hutchinson, McPherson, Salina, and Abilene.
A lot has changed in the past 60-plus years, but Dick's Phillips 66 has been there through it all to keep you on the road. Hi, this is Janet Dick, inviting you to stop by our locally owned station on East 4th and Hutch. Every journey begins with a stop at Dick's Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch.
Animal Adventures Spring Break Camp at the Hutchinson Zoo is an experience your child will remember for a lifetime. March 16th through the 20th, campers will participate in crafts, outdoor nature play, animal encounters, fun activities, and more. For a little extra time at the zoo before and after camp, sign up for our Crepuscular Club. For more details or to register, go to hutchinsonzoo.org.
Looking for something to do? Check out the Hutchinson Zoo.
This is the Ad Astra Radio halftime report. I'm Blaine Gillespie. The AP Top 25 poll was released yesterday in what is the final time in the regular season, despite the Jayhawks beating then number 5 Houston at home last Monday, then falling to number 2 Arizona on Saturday. KU stays at number 14 for the second week in a row. Duke stays as the number 1 team in the country, receiving 55 of a potential 59 first-place votes. The other 4 first-place votes went to Arizona, who is number 2, but they defeated number 6 Iowa State last night, 73-57, and they have won the outright regular season Big 12 title. With the Iowa State loss last night, the Jayhawks have more on the line tonight at Arizona State, as they'll need to win tonight and on Saturday in their regular season finale to earn themselves 2 opening round byes, also known as the double bye, in the Big 12 tournament next week. KU would do so by finishing in the top 4 in the Big 12 standings, where they currently sit in 4th. Today's game is the final road game for KU as they enter 21-8 on the year, 11-5 in the Big 12. Arizona State is 15-14, but 6-10 in the conference. The series is tied between both schools at 6 apiece, but KU has never won in Tempe. Tip-off tonight is at 8 o'clock. And once coverage of this game is over, you can tune on in to the rest of pregame and go all the way to tip-off and hear the Jayhawk Sports Network on Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU. Also, the Kansas State Wildcats are looking to send out the seniors on a high note tonight. They'll host senior night against the West Virginia Mountaineers. The Cats are just 2-14 in the Big 12, while West Virginia enters 8-8 in the conference. Tip-off from Bramlage Coliseum tonight is at 7 o'clock. And looking ahead to tomorrow, we'll have more sub-state basketball action on your local airwaves, including Buhler High School's boys. They will take on Rose Hill tomorrow evening on HKFM 95.9. And also on Kansas Rocks 100.3, we'll have a 3A matchup in the girls bracket tomorrow as Haven will play at Halstead. And then also the Sterling boys look to stay unbeaten and punch their ticket to the sub-state finals as they host Sublet tomorrow evening, which you can listen live on Sterling Radio. And then the Andale High School boys will be in action tomorrow against Circle, which you can hear on Andale Radio. And also tomorrow officially begins the first round of the Big 12 women's basketball tournament, and both the Jayhawks and the Wildcats women's basketball teams will be in action on Wednesday. In fact, Kansas State will be the first team on deck, as the number 12 seed K-State will take on the number 13 seed Cincinnati. If they win, they will take on number 5 Texas Tech at 11 a.m. on Thursday. The Jayhawks will be the nightcap, as they will tip off at around 8 o'clock against number 14 UCF. The Jayhawks, who are the number 11 seed, would face Colorado 8 o'clock on Thursday should they win. That's your halftime report. We'll have more coming up next as part of the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County on Ad Astra Radio. Coming up next.
More of the Community National Bank and Trust halftime report is next. Coming up, highlights from other sports action and our Dix Phillips 66 first half fill-up. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
Hi, this is Cindy Shradden with First National Bank Real Estate Department. Whether you're in the market for a new home, looking to refinance, or make home improvements, you can trust the First for your mortgage loan. Our rates are competitive, our experts are always available, and our commitment to friendly personal service extends to every customer. It's one more way we're first for you. First National Bank of Hutchinson, always first for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Get ready to shamrock and roll for a great cause. Rise Up Reno Prevention Network invites you to their annual fundraiser at the Cosmosphere March 6th from 7 to 11 p.m. Make a bigger impact by becoming a table sponsor, or grab your tickets now for a night of casino games, heavy hors d'oeuvres, live music, and exciting auctions. Every dollar raised to help support kids right here in Reno County. Become a table sponsor or buy tickets at riseupreno.org. Must be 21 to enter, and we'll see you at the Cosmosphere March 6th. Rise up, Reno.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, back here at the half, it's 24-17, Buhler by 7. McPherson just briefly leading in this game early, 3-2. Otherwise, the Crusaders have been in front, led by 8 after one. Stretched it to 10 early in the second. McPherson at one point got it down to 5, but it's a 7-point game again here at halftime. And boy, big story is the tough shooting. Just 5 field goals for McPherson in that first half. I credit a lot of that to the defense of Buhler's play.
Yeah, they're forcing McPherson to take tough shots, whereas Buhler's getting a lot of stuff right around the rim. McPherson's having to take contested shots. Those girls inside, they've picked up some fouls, but man, they have played tough. And that, Aaron, we talked about it when it happened. Buhler came out and opened up in that man-to-man, that switching man-to-man that they use. And then they kind of kept going between that and that 1-2-2 zone, and that 1-2-2 zone really flummoxed the Bullpups. I thought Coach Darrow employed it really, really well in the first half.
I think these two teams play defense. They're both going to make you look worse than you actually are. You're getting some early offense. Really like Tori getting downhill, 8 points in the quarter, and I think she needs to be the driver. I mean, that's where they're going to find their most success.
8, she missed a layup that she would tell you she should have made, and Mattie had 2 really nice buckets down there, and Mattie missed one that she would tell you she should have made. So, I mean, they're getting good looks inside. Mattie has gotten really good offensive looks. There's a little putback by Addie, and of course then Kinley comes in off the bench. First possession, she's in the game. Nobody comes to stop her. She just pulls up and hits that 3 from the top of the key, announcing her presence in the game, and that forces that Bullpup defense to spread out, and that makes room for Tori to drive, for Mattie to get those post touches. Gotta love that.
Turnovers will be huge in the second half. 11 on Buhler so far, but Crusaders shooting pretty well from the field. Let's take a look at our first half. Dix Phillips 66 fill up. 4th and Stevens in Hutch. Andrew, what numbers stood out to you in the first half?
Well, we got a 7-point game, 7-point game. Buhler with the lead. Crusaders are out rebounding McPherson 18-12. Both teams have 4 offensive rebounds. I have Buhler for 10 turnovers to McPherson's 8. Buhler is 4 for 4 from the line. McPherson 6 for 10. Look for a lot more free throws in the second half. one of the numbers that stuck out to me, McPherson just 1 for 8 from beyond the arc. Buhler's 2 for 7. And then foul trouble for the Crusaders. Harley, Addie, Mattie, all with 2. Albert with 2 for McPherson. The Crusaders shooting 9 for 21 from the field to, that's 43%. McPherson just 5 for 18 from the field. And then, as you said, Tori leads the way with 8 points. She's got 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Naya, 4 points, 1 rebound. Mattie, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Kinley has 3 points and a rebound. Kaya, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Addie has 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. Harley with no points, but she has a block. Kinsey and Jenna both in there, didn't have any other stats. And Ella, no points, but 2 rebounds and a block shot. Did I mention Maddie's block? I don't think I mentioned Maddie's block. We got block shots galore for the Crusaders, and we have for the last few games. Got to secure those rebounds, but I was kind of surprised to see that Buhler is leading in rebounding, 18-12 so far in the first half.
All right, tonight's coverage, part of the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship, presented by Tri-Valley County. Sub-state action the rest of the week across the Ad Astra Sports Network as McPherson's going to steal the inbounds pass to start the second half. Doyle inside. Count the bucket and a foul. It's a tough way to start the second half.
Real tough way to start.
That's the first field goal by Brooke Doyle.
Certainly not the start that coach was looking for, but here's the thing, you know you're going to get a counter punch here from McPherson.
And that'll be on Jenna, her second. Doyle will go to the line. She's 0 of 2 at the stripe in the game, but hits here a 3-point play to start things early, and it's a 4-point game. 24-20. Boy, you got to take care of the ball. It's so critical in a tight game. Here's Jenna. Pass inside, deflected by a bull pop, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Buhler at 25 on the shot clock.
Now that time you saw as soon as Ella came across half court, they rushed her. They double teamed way out high. She was able to find the outlet. Can be interesting to see if they continue to do that.
And the bounce pass picked off. Another leak out. And it's a 2-point game. Turnovers. Ouch.
And Mac does such a good job turning live ball turnovers into points, don't they?
They sure do.
24-22. Here's Jenna with it out high to Naya. And there's another turnover. And another leak out, and it's a tie game. 3 turnovers turn into 7 points. And it's 24-24. 7:16 to go in the third here on HKFM.
This doesn't look the same for everyone. If you're overwhelmed, concerned about a loved one, or just need someone to talk to, Horizons Mental Health Center's mobile crisis team is here. We offer 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week crisis support across 5 counties, by phone, in person, or via telehealth. No age requirements, no judgment, just real help when and where you need it. Call 1-800-794-0163 and ask for mobile crisis.
HKFM.
Early action of the Big 12 tonight in our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard. Texas Tech leading TCU in the first half, 31-29 in Lubbock. Both KU and K-State will play later tonight. KU is at Arizona State. K-State at home against West Virginia. Buhler Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. 7-0 McPherson start. We have a tie game here in the third quarter. 7 points off 3 Buhler turnovers, and they just nearly turned it over again, but going to get a foul called on McPherson.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Whitfield pushing up on Ella on that far sideline.
That'll be the second on Whitfield. First team foul of the half on the Bullpups. First foul in the third quarter. Tori hits it inside. Step around, layup short. Rebound, Mattie stripped and fouled, and Stallman will have 2 coming at the line.
They're going to get Cooper.
It is on Albert, her third.
Boy, that's a gift. Boy, sorry, Aaron, go ahead.
McPherson outshot Buhler 10-4 in that first half at the free throw line. See if Buhler can get a few more opportunities in the second half as Mattie rattles in the first free throw. Stallman on the year at 45%. throws aren't important, are they?
Indeed they are. Well,
Mattie swishes two.
Mattie just showed you how important they are.
26-24, Buhler by 2. 6:54 to go in the third. Old Pups with the ball to our right. Cooper's got it out high. They'll swing it right side to Sambo. Now Doyle. Far side drive. Whitfield short on the shot. Gets her own rebound. Tracked it down. Out to Doyle. She'll fake and drive to the bucket. Count it. And another foul.
Yeah, Jenna got her. Jenna was the help side defender, and that it was created. It was a run out that where Mattie got beat off the dribble. She was trying to close out.
That's the third on Lackey. She's going to go out of the game, replaced by Kenley Combs. And so Doyle at the line, chance to give McPherson its first lead since it was 3-2, and she does.
Now going to be interesting because Jenna normally defends the best perimeter player for the other team. She's going to have to sit down. Who takes that responsibility?
27-26, McPherson by 1, and there's another bad pass where they're just not seeing the floor well, and McPherson turning those turnovers into quick points, and they lead by 3. They have to stop turning the ball over.
Must stop turning the ball over.
6:10 to go in the quarter, and McPherson by 3, 29-26. Here's Torrey with it, working baseline inside, and a deflection on a pass in the corner, last touched by Sambo. It's Kaya Edmond and Addie Keller are going to check in. And Sewell is going to go out along with Stallman.
I feel like the halftime theme for McPherson was, hey, our half-court offense has not been successful. Let's create offense by playing good defense and getting runouts.
Yeah, they're trying to score in transition.
Here's Kenley on the pull-up, swishes it in, right side baseline for Kenley Combs.
Hey, that's a nasty pull-up right there. More of that. That was beautiful.
29-28, McPherson by 1, 5:46 to go in the third. Sambo, they'll sling it far side to Whitfield. A near steal by Torrey. Saved by McPherson. Alvord's got it.
Nice.
Throws it away. Pass too deep in the corner and out of bounds.
Torrey and Kaya said, hey, guess what? We can play defense too.
Yeah, Torrey came out and jumped that screen, and it reversed Alvord. She didn't know where to go with it.
Buhler can retake the lead here, down 1. 5:24 to go in the quarter. Keller's got it in the corner to Torrey. Tushton will drive and has her shot blocked by Doyle, but then Torrey's going to get caught with a reach-in. Little frustration foul. It'll be the second on Tushton.
Those you just got to let go.
That is it.
Even if you think you didn't foul, they're watching it right there. So,
especially if the official thinks there's any chance he may have missed the first one.
Yeah.
Ball goes through the hands of Cooper. She'll track it back down. Floater short, missed by Alvord. Rebound Buhler. Here comes Ella the other way. Voss.
Good pull up.
Pull up right side. Missed. Rebound McPherson. Old Pups by 1. 29-28. 4:41 to go.
Great recovery there by the Crusaders. Getting back on defense.
That was a travel by Alvord. Far side Sambo. Right side of Whitfield. Halfway through the third. McPherson by 1 after the Pups were down 10 in the first half. Their transition defense has gotten them back into the game. Well, a collision down low, ball knocked loose, saved by McPherson. 6 on the shot clock, and a 3 is too strong. Rebound picked up by Addie Keller.
Go.
Here comes Ella the other way, plays it ahead to Kaya, and that's stolen away. Alvord snuck in there and intercepted that pass. That shot clock violation went off. Now pull up left baseline by Whitfield, and I think
kind of
that messed with the rhythm.
Jarred everybody, didn't it?
Messed with the rhythm. 31-28, McPherson by 3. They had numbers, and then Ella kind of hesitated. Here's Torrey on a 3. That's in and out, no good. Rebound, Bull Pups tied up by Kaya Edmond.
Great job by Kaya.
And McPherson's going to keep the ball in the arrow, and they'll lead by 3. As they'll go the other way with 3:43 to go in the third. Crusader basketball brought to you by Rise Up Reno, by I Need a Cleaners, Holly Sweet Treats by Wifco Steel Products, and by Apple Lane Animal Hospital. Just 4 points so far in the quarter for the Crusaders. Tough, you get this late in the year to survive single-digit quarters.
That's it.
McPherson looking to add to a 3-point lead. Alexander to Whitfield, off to Doyle. Doyle drives inside, easy layup, rims in and out, no good. Rebound, Terrell.
Great job of Harley not giving up on the play again.
Buhler caught a break. That should have gone in for Doyle. Here's Kaya. Kaya step through inside, blocked. Rebound, rolls to the top of the key, and it's picked up by Kinley. Long pass, Keller out front, Combs. Back to Addy, another turnover. The passes have got to be on the mark. 31-28 McPherson. Turnovers in this third quarter have been a big disadvantage for the Crusaders. There's Lowry on a drive, tied up and ripped away by Terrell.
That's going to be a foul on.
They're going to call a foul on McPherson.
Case and Blake.
That's going to go against Blake, her first, team's third, as Voss and Sewell will come back. And Keller and Terrell will go out. 31-28, McPherson by 3. With just one field goal in the quarter, that by Combs. The other points, 2 free throws from Mattie Stallman.
So much energy in the first half. Let's see if they can kind of bounce back and regain some of that momentum here.
We need a good finish to this quarter. Here's Kinley. She'll shoot a 3. She'll make a 3.
That'll help.
Man, if you can get her open looks, that's good offense anytime you can get it.
We're tied at 31. 2:18 to go in the third. Bounce pass down low, mishandled by Blake. Kick out 3, short. Rebound, Naya.
I think Kinley got a piece of that shot, or may have.
Here comes Sewell the other way with a dribble. Buhler a chance to retake the lead. Kaya's got it.
Good decision.
Far side, Kinley. She'll launch a 3. She makes another.
Keep feeding her the rock. Give her the rock.
Timeout, 34-31 by McPherson as they now trail by 3 after back-to-back threes from Kinley. Combs will make that our Hub Brick Oven play of the game. Home of the world-famous Brick Oven Pizza. Get your grub at the Hub. Back after this on HKFM.
Hey guys, how's practice going?
Papa, I can't hit the ball over the fence yet.
Well, Easton, that fence is 300 feet away and you're only 4 years old.
Papa, how long before we can hit the ball over the fence?
Boys, it's not always about home runs, it's about teamwork and always getting better. Ray Riffing's been around for 83 years and we still believe in teamwork and working hard.
So, Papa, it's gonna take 83 more years until we're good?
No, Brogan, you'll be good long before that.
Riff the right way, the Ray way.
HKFM.
Continuing coverage tonight of our Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Drive Allen Kelly. I think I said this the other night. You play NBA 2K as a kid and a player gets hot. They have the circle of fire around him.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
I feel like Kinley's had that ever since what game was that where she hit
those 3 threes? Mulvane, wasn't it?
If she gets her feet set and has a little space, splash.
Well, the thing about it is Buhler had scored 4 points in the quarter up to that point and then scored 6 points on 2 possessions.
Yep.
All right, McPherson down 3 now with the ball out of the timeout. Here's Whitfield with it, right side circle. Oh, Nia got away with a foul.
Go force it, pull it up.
Buhler with the takeaway the other way. Shot inside, missed by Combs. Rebound, McPherson.
She was floating. She didn't have to do that. Just pull up and take that little jumper.
Yep.
Pull pups the other way. Alexander. Far side, Sambo. Inside. Now a kick out. Alexander over Combs the 3, and that goes in. We're tied at 34. So you like them close.
Yeah. I was just thinking, buddy, I'm really sorry. I hope you brought your Tums.
Oh, my goodness. We didn't expect anything else from these two teams, did we?
Nope.
There's Nia down low. She'll work it into the lane. Shot up, shot missed, but a foul. Nia will have 2 at the line.
Boy, really well done by Nia, understanding the angles of the court.
It's reflecting on the 2015 sub-state final between these two today. And They played 3 times, and they were all 3 just as close as could be.
Absolutely.
Naya in and out, no good with the free throw. That's Buhler's first miss from the line in the game.
The only time that the great Aaron West has ever been speechless.
Rarely speechless.
I know. I remember that one, though.
Naya's second free throw splashes in there, 1 of 2.
And how did the season series go then?
Buhler took 2 out of 3.
Yeah. It's really hard to beat a team 3 times. That's what one of the things Buhler has at their advantage today.
35-34, Buhler by 1. Here's Doyle inside. Lost her dribble out of bounds. Right, going back the other way.
That was fortunate, too.
Yeah, because she had the angle, but dribbled it right off her foot.
And she was saying that
Harley
was
her.
hand checking her, yeah.
Yep.
Buhler chance to extend a 1-point lead. Ella drives, crossover inside, miss, but a foul. That'll put EB at the line.
Boy, what a move by Ella.
Takes me back to of course, we talked Ella playing with that mask after hit her face on the floor at Augusta, had to come out of the game, came back in and made those 2 critical free throws late.
Man, she did.
And first here, rattles in and out. Mattie Stallman back in, Kenley Combs out. First time we've seen Coach put 2 posts on the floor at the same time in the game. Stallman and Terrell both out there now.
The thing about this lineup, though, is we have some girls that can defend outside that are usually used to playing inside. So we'll see how that works.
Ella 1 of 2 at the line. It's a 2-point Buhler lead, 36-34. 31 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Alexander guarded by Edmond. Kaya with a reach in. That'll be number 4 on the team. That'll be the first on Kaya.
This is pretty late in the game for Kaya's first foul, so I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure.
Shot clock off with 23.7 seconds to go in the quarter. Alexander will take the point. McPherson down to 36-34. Picked up by Mattie Stallman in the man-to-man. Alexander works it right side. Good defense by Mad Dog. Here's Cooper to Whitfield. 5 to shoot. Alexander, right side, Doyle. Down to 2 seconds. Long 2. Whitfield missed.
Good possession.
Good defense. And Buhler will take a 2-point lead to the 4th quarter as they lead here 36-34. A tight one with 8 minutes to play. 4th quarter coming up on HKFM.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
Bank of the Plains, founded in 1906, has kept its tradition of serving fellow Kansans with integrity and innovation. Today, the bank continues to uphold these same values as they did 117 years ago. We'd like to visit with you in person, so please come by 517 East 30th in Hutch to learn more. Making your success simple. Bank of the Plains, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
HKFM.
After a really tough first half shooting, McPherson just 24%. They were 7 of 13, a much better 3rd quarter. Good chunk of that came on those early turnovers. Buhler to start the 4th quarter with the ball up 2. Kaya's got it far side circle. Long pass left side to Ella. 36-34 here in the sub-state semis. Here's Mattie. Out high to Naya. Naya's going to work her way into the lane, work it to the cup and in.
Boy, you just kind of see her watching, trying to figure out where the angle was. She sure found it.
38-34, Buhler by 4, 7:31 to go. McPherson with it, Cooper's got it right side, out front Alexander. Far side to Albert, she'll pull up for 3, short, out of bounds, it'll be Buhler ball. Crusader basketball brought to you by Ray and Sons Roofing. by Alpha Land Surveys. APAC Shears by the Medicine Shop and by Anchor Inn.
I felt like Albert may have forced that shot just a little bit.
And I think she's frustrated at this point in the game, too, that she hasn't got a few better looks, so she's trying to create hers.
Which
that one's just a little too much.
Certainly can understand.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes Edmond up the floor. Double teamed at half court. So they're trapping out high on the point. Now Voss is going to be fouled down low. Got tangled up with Cooper. That's going to be the second on Cooper. First in the quarter on McPherson.
Now, Ella is not a flopper, but she is somebody that is built a little smaller. And she sometimes goes flying because she knows how to fall without hurting herself.
There's Naya, free throw line.
Nice.
Cooper rattles in!
What a hit by Naya.
Ella tried to get that into Mattie. It was deflected. And they were able to save it to Naya, who knocks down the jumper at the free throw line, and it's 40-34. Now, shot the other way. Do they count it?
No.
That is going to end up being a good foul on
on the floor on Harley Terrell.
Yeah, that foul takes a bucket off the board.
Just barely.
Yep.
That'll be the third on Harley in the game. First in the quarter of the Crusaders. Here's a Whitfield three that's too strong. Rebound Naya Sewell. Naya pushing the tempo the other way, going all the way into contact. Shot up, shot missed. Rebound Harley. And then it's deflected out of bounds by McPherson.
Awesome, I'll take that.
Absolutely.
You don't think the 10 kids on the floor right now want this, do they?
Oh, man, they are battling so hard.
Now, again, that defensive possession where Harley got the foul, we ended up not giving away points. Harley got sealed again. They've been able to drive the ball to the goal with the post player getting sealed off. So we got to figure out how to stop that.
Hell to play it in. Here's Sewell back to Voss. 6:33 to go. EV on a three, missed. Rebound down low by Sambo. And McPherson the other way. Alexander across the timeline. They've taken Whitfield out of the game at the moment.
Got to figure out who we got.
Here's Doyle right side. Alexander on a long three, hits it.
We were a little behind on figuring out who to match up with there, and it created open look, unfortunately, for Mac.
Yeah, Harley does not want to come that far away from the basket.
No.
40-37. Fresh bodies waiting to check in for Buhler at the next stoppage. There's Ella out high with it. Off to Mattie. 5:42 to go in a three-point game. Down to 9 on the shot clock here.
Got to create. Got to go.
Kaya's going to have to shoot. She'll take the long three. Rebound McPherson. Now a steal on the pass up the floor taken by Kaya. Step through inside. No, but a foul.
What a great take by Kaya. Boy, did you see the way she's tried to slide around the defender right at that last second? It made it impossible for the official to call that a charge.
So Edmond to the line for the first time in the game where she shoots 53%. Keller, Lackey, and Tustin all waiting to check in. First free throw is no good. So Sewell and Stallman are going to come out. Tustin waiting to check in for Edmond. If she can make this second free throw. If not, she'll have to wait. Kaya's on the second, missed them both. Rebound McPherson. 40-37. Bullpups down 3 with the ball. 5:18 to go. Here's Alexander. She's had 2 big threes in the second half to keep her team right close. Doyle far side. Alexander, good defense by Addie to run her off the three-point line. She's their three-point opportunity. They're looking to get Alexander open. There's a steal by Ella. Here comes Evie the other way. In the lane, missed. Rebound McPherson.
Boy, there was a lot of contact there.
Yeah. She might want to just pull up or pull that one back out next time.
But McPherson desperately trying to get Alexander open out around the circle.
There's
now
another
steal by Addie. Here comes AK up the floor, blocked out of bounds.
That's got to be a foul.
It'll stay with the Crusaders. Tustin, Stallman, and Combs are going to check in.
Those girls that have been out there for a while.
Yep.
It's a good sub.
Good timeout, too.
Kaya and Hartley will go out. Buhler's going to have the ball with 31 seconds to go on the shot clock. 4:30 to go in the game. Up 3. Back after this on HKFM.
When you're not feeling well, it's comforting to know help is close to home. At Hutchinson Primary Care Associates, we're here when you need us. We make getting care stress-free. Whether you have a cold, the flu, or any other unexpected illness, you can get same-day walk-in care from providers who take the time to listen. To schedule an appointment, call 620-513-4850, visit hutchregional.com, or simply walk in. Hutchinson Primary Care Associates. Better care for life.
HKFM.
Crusader basketball tonight brought to you by Hutch Auto Body, by Mennonite Friendship Communities, by Midwest Single Source, American Family Agent Tara Haslauer, and by Pools Plus. Again, the winner of this game will get the winner of Wellington and Abilene. And that'll be on Friday in the sub-state final. If Wellington wins, it would be at Wellington. If Abilene somehow pulled off the upset, it would be either at Buhler or at McPherson. There's Mattie down low. Ooh. Shot in and out, no good. Rebound tapped about. Mad Dog reaches up, grabs it, and is fouled by Doyle.
What a fantastic job. All night long, I feel like I've been saying that Crusader rebounders are not giving up on the play, continuing to battle, and it's really why they're being able to overcome the turnover margin, because they're getting so many more rebounds.
Actually call it on Sambo. Mattie hits the first free throw.
And especially here in the second half. Well, I don't remember in the first half either getting a over the back or anything like that going for an offensive rebound. Doing a good job.
One more for Stallman, the junior, and it hits them both. 42-37. Buhler by 5, 4:19 to go in the game. Whitfield still not back out there for McPherson. They've also taken Alexander off the floor, so there are two. Actually, Whitfield is back in the game.
Jenna's Gardner.
Albert, there's Whitfield. She'll drive. Cut off baseline. Kick out to Cooper. Out top, Sambo. Here's a pull-up right side. Good shot, but short by Albert. Rebound, Tori Tustin. And Kenley will dribble it across the timeline, right to left the other way.
The defense is flying around.
Here's Tori. They'll swing it left side to Addie. Keller off the dribble.
You can really take your time on these possessions, too, especially if they end up in points.
Agreed.
Kenley. Inside, Mattie. Kick
wow.
out. 3 splash!
Wow. Give her the rock. Give her the rock. My gosh.
That is number 4 in the game from the outside from Kenley Combs.
Ooh, boys.
And she's got a career-high 14.
What a time for it, huh? What a time for it.
I really like to watch her play.
Well, you're going to get to see a lot of it over the next couple years.
Timeout, 45-37. We're by 8. Tonight's coverage, part of the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship, presented by Thrive Allen County. Boys action tomorrow night. And our boys will be at home at 6 o'clock at Jim Baker against Rose Hill.
Had some really good matchups with Rose Hill in our league when I was playing. Missed that rivalry a little bit, but not, there's things about it I don't miss.
We'll have head bowling coach Skip Wilson on at halftime as his girls and boys teams get ready to bowl for state championships on Friday.
Let's go. Where's that at, Aaron?
It's at Bolero North Rock in Wichita.
That last possession really indicative of a thing, Andrew, you were saying you can take your time on possessions, especially if they get you points.
And that look was green-lighted from Kenley. Holy smokes.
Back down 8 with the ball, 3:17 to go. Sambo.
Good job,
guarded
Tori.
closely by Tustin.
Got to know where Whitfield is all the time.
Here's Albert with it. Far side, Whitfield went off her hand. She gets it back. He'll play it to Cooper. Now right side to Sandbo. Whitfield, Cooper in the corner. Sandbo, she'll drive, and a whistle.
Ooh, that's tough.
Foul out front on Mattie Stallman will be her third.
But
Mattie got to two quickly in this game. She's done a good job just now getting to three.
Sure has.
And it resets the shot clock and made McPherson take a ton of time on that.
Now there's a
turnover.
Turnover on the bullpup side. I didn't see what happened.
I think she was leaning in to throw it in bounds and put a
Stepped on
toe
the
on
line.
that line, yeah.
Ella's going to check back in here. Jenna's going to go out.
Little offense for defense substitution.
So 2:54 to go. Now you can really start to use that shot clock, can't you?
Yes, absolutely. Don't get sped up. Don't run into a double team.
If you get a good shot, take it.
Especially if your name is Kinley Combs.
Here's Mattie with it out high with a right-handed dribble off to Ella. 2:38 to go in the game. Buhler by 8, 45-37. Torrey, top of the circle. Plays it to Mattie, down to 10 to shoot on this possession. Here's Torrey, three, right side.
Ooh,
in and out, no good. Rebound, Mad Dog, and she's fouled.
What a job by Mattie Stallman. Just continuing to work the offensive glass. Just goes to the weak side. Really nothing all that fancy about it, but battling in there in the traffic.
That's on Sandbo, her second. Mattie to the line. She's got 8 points in the game.
Ella just lost her face mask and said, let's go.
That's a new career high for Mattie Stallman, by the way. But we had Mattie on in our player profile tonight. I did ask her at the end. In a showdown between her and Emmy, her older sister. I'm like, who wins that? She's like, me every time. I love it.
That's so funny. Hey, it's Maddie's 6 for 6 from the stripe.
10 points for Stallman. 47-37, and Mattie's going to get a break. Jenna comes back in, a 10-point game, 2:21 to go. That matches Buhler's largest lead from the first half. Here's Sandbo inside to the bucket and good. That's just the second field goal of the quarter for McPherson. 47-39, 2:04 to play. Torrey's got it out high.
No reason to be in a rush. Get a good shot.
Ella in the corner to Jenna. And called for a travel.
And I believe, as I'll check this here, I believe
we haven't had a turnover in a long time.
That is their first turnover of the quarter.
Well, you don't want to give McPherson a little run here.
Absolutely not.
Inside 2 minutes to go.
Got to stick with it. That last bucket was way too easy for Mac.
Well, what we've really done a good job is running them off the three-point line.
We have. Yep. We've forced them to try to work and get offense deep in the shot clock.
Steal by Torrey, and then she's fouled.
Nice, Torrey.
Whitfield pushed her. She got frustrated. What an overplay by Torrey to get some offense for defense substitutions back in the game here, and that's going to be free throws.
Yep, 5 team fouls.
Ooh, man.
Kenley and Kaya are coming to the line. Torrey's going to go to the free throw line.
What a huge defensive play by Torrey.
Torrey had 8 points in the first half. She hasn't scored yet in the second half.
How about now for 9?
First free throw by Tustin is good.
We'll take it.
Guys, I don't know if you heard me say a little bit ago, Ella just took her face mask off and chucked it to the sideline and said, we're going this one without. We're going to finish this off without that thing.
And Tustin makes 2 free throws. 10 points for Torrey. 3 players in double figures. 49-39, 1:43 to go. Aaron Sandbo out high. Doyle. Bounce pass. Low block by Torrey, but a foul that'll put McPherson at the line.
Yeah, that's absolutely a good foul there. There's no reason to give up the layup, make her earn it at the stripe.
And so Cooper, the sophomore, has not scored yet in the game. She'll have 2 opportunities here. Carly averages 4 points a game. Free throw missed.
There you go.
Even if she hits it, you just tip your cap to her and say, hey, well done. But you certainly don't give up the layup, and you definitely don't give up the and one.
I want to say congrats to our Prairie Hills Middle School 8th grade boys. They won their league championship this last week.
Saw that.
Free throw, missed. Rebound, put back Doyle, good. 49-41.
Oh, no.
An 8-point game and now a steal, 1:23 to go.
Settle, play good defense.
Make them take time.
Go inside, a minute to go on this possession. Alvord far side, bounce pass inside Doyle, and gets around Combs, shot short, gets the rebound, put back good, and a foul. Well, it's a 6-point game, and now Doyle could get it to 5. LaVosse picks up the foul.
Must box out.
They got that shorter lineup on the floor without any of their posts in. Free throw by Doyle is good, and it's a 5-point game.
You didn't think this was going to go any other way, did you?
49-44, 106 to play. This right now kind of feels like the possession in the game.
Yep.
Cannot turn it over out of this timeout. You've got to get it inbounds quickly.
And what do you think Mac is saying? Turn them over quickly.
Turn them over.
You know what they did so good getting back in the game in the third quarter was offense to defense, defense to offense really, really quickly. Timeout here, 106 to go. Buhler by 5 on HKFM.
While you enjoy the festivities with your guests, contact us today to discuss all your catering needs. 620-888-YUM and follow Holly Sweet Treats on social media.
Ready to make a move? Plaza Astle Realty is here to help whether buying or selling your home. With 24 professional agents, you'll be in good hands. Contact Plaza Astle Realty today, locally owned and brokered for over 40 years. We specialize in sold.
HKFM.
I think everybody in the Roundhouse agrees this is typical Buhler Mac.
Oh, yeah.
It is never easy.
Never. Well, one time. It was here last year.
Typically, and you know, the great thing about that is they make each other better.
Sure.
Hell to play it in, 106 to go in the game. They'll get it into Torrey. Torrey's going to race it up this near side. Plays out of the trap to Kaya, back to Torrey.
Get out of there.
And a foul on McPherson. And that'll put Torrey at the line.
Got Alvord, didn't they?
Boy, free throws are really big now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Buehler's done a great job at the line tonight. Here's Tushchin. 10 points in the game. That's 3 shy of her career high. First free throw missed. Keller, Stallman, and Lackey are all going to come back in here.
So do you put, if make or miss, do you put any pressure full court here to try to slow him down, or do you think Mac is good at getting the ball up court?
Yeah, I would not. I get back and get set up.
Yeah.
Free throw good. You do have 1 foul to give, too. Keep that in mind as we get down to the last few seconds here. Actually, no, you don't have a foul to give. I'm sorry. 50-44, 6-point game, 50 seconds left. There's Sambo.
Line time going off.
Yeah, this is taking a long time.
Inside,
Good job,
Whitfield
Mattie.
banks it in.
Man, I was just getting ready to say, good job, Mattie. I thought she stopped it, but
It was still good defense.
Whitfield banked it in. Did she get fouled? I don't know.
Yeah, she may have.
They didn't call it.
Mattie was hands did not go over, straight up and down. But here's the thing, that was pretty good defense, just really good offense.
Yep.
That's okay.
4-point game, 50-46. You got to figure again, Mac's going to go for the steal. If they don't get it, they'll probably foul pretty quickly. But it is so critical to get it inbounds cleanly.
I think if I was Mac, I would probably foul when it goes under 30. I think that you're good enough on defense and just you can speed Buhler up. I wouldn't necessarily foul right away. Go for another steal or 2, just because of how this game is going and how they end up speeding them up.
Quickly, Torrey's 5 of 6, Ella 1 of 2, Nia 3 of 4, Mattie 6 of 6 from the stripe.
EV to play it into Kaya. 40 seconds to play. They're going to try and trap in backcourt. They'll foul Edmond.
Just like I said, 3 seconds in, they foul, right?
Yeah, all right.
There you go.
37 seconds to go. Sambo with her third foul. Kaya's been to the line once in the game. She's 0 for 2. 3 points, a three-pointer in the second quarter. Kaya back after missing 2 games in concussion protocol. And a couple of big opportunities here for the junior guard. First is good. And a girl, Kaya Edmond.
You said she was 0 for 2 before that, right?
Yep.
Looked pretty off her hand.
Trying for the double reverse jinx.
Mattie Keller, Mattie Stallman back in.
Boy, this is huge. Would make it a 3-possession game.
Actually,
no, but wouldn't.
She can only extend it to 6. And it's short. It's a 5-point game. Rebound, McPherson. Still a 2-possession game, though. 51-46. 31 seconds to go. Here's Sambo. Lays it to Doyle out high. Doyle drives over 2 defenders short. They're going to call a foul. And that's going to put Doyle at the line. With 21 seconds to go in the game, it's going to be the 4th on Tustin. And so Doyle will go to the line where she is, I've got her at 3 of 5, is that right?
I have her 3 of 4.
3 of 4, okay.
So we agree she's made 3.
And makes the first here.
I was really hoping for a charge there, but that would be a pretty gutsy call to make that.
Kenley, Naya, and Kinsey now check into the game. Tori, Addie, and Mattie go out.
Box out here.
One
girls.
more to make it a 4-point game. And she got it. Doyle with 2 at the line. 51-48. 19 seconds to go, and another McPherson foul. I think Doyle is, she's pretty heated, that I think because she missed the layup.
And she got rocked by Kaya just a little bit before that, too. I think she wanted a foul early when Kaya was running through the screen.
That foul will be the second on Doyle. It's going to put Ella Voss at the line. Ella's only point tonight has come at the line where she's 1 of 2. First free throw missed. Ella was 4 for 4 on Thursday in the season finale at Augusta. Subs back in for defense for Coach Darrow. Wait, one of these is big because it forces McPherson to make a 3. Got it. Ella 1 of 2. It's a 5-point game. McPherson wants a timeout. 52-48.
4-point game.
4-point game. I'm sorry. You are oh so wise there.
I love it when you say that.
French fry. 52-48. Timeout. Back up to this on HKFM.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can provide personalized, goal-based advice to help you feel more confident about your financial future. Call me, Zach Trump, with Prairie Hills Financial Group of Ameriprise Financial Services at 620-663-7478. Office is located at 1724 East 30th, Hutchinson, Kansas. Ameriprise Financial cannot guarantee future financial results. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
HKFM.
Crusader basketball tonight brought to you by First Team Sports, by H&R Block, Wave Patent Insurance, by Kaufman Seeds, and by Advanced Termite and Pest. That second free throw by L was huge because it makes it a 2-possession game.
Indeed. So now you really want to make McPherson take as much time as possible, continue to run them off the 3. And if they're going to get a lane to the bucket, take the foul early. Yeah. Don't give up the make.
52-48, Buhler by 4.
Now Tori's got 4. I'm kind of surprised they're leaving her in here.
Personal inbound. Here comes Whitfield up the floor. Far side to Sambo. Inside reverse layup, Alexander, good. And now another timeout with 9 seconds to go. So it's going to come down to Buhler getting the ball in cleanly and then hitting their free throws.
That's it. Going to be a free throw contest for Buhler. Probably trying to get the ball into Tori's hands, Mattie's hands. If at all possible, those two are the kids that if Tori 5 of 6 on the night, Mattie 6 of 6 on the night.
McPherson 50, Buhler 52, a timeout. Be back after this on HK.
American Family Insurance, because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact Tara Haslauer, agent at Tara Haslauer Agency, LLC at 2612 North Main Street in Hutchinson today, or call 620-921-3343. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
HKFM.
Well, Buhler's goal all year is to get back to the state tournament. They're 9 seconds away from getting back to the sub-state final. And likely a trip to Wellington on Friday. 9 seconds to play in the game. Nia's going to be the inbounder into Kinley. Boy, I love it if they foul Kinley Combs.
Yep. Boy, they took a long time to do it,
all
didn't
the way
they?
down to 5 seconds.
Good little ball reversal dribble over to the corner, getting out of trouble just long enough to run half the time off the clock.
That's on Jersey. One of these two is critical.
Got to hit one. 2 would be great.
If you hit 2, it's pretty much over. And man, is her stroke not just fantastic?
It sure is. And she's up there just chomping on gum like it is not
look easy.
Not a thought in the world.
Love it. And she missed the second. Rebound, McPherson. They're going to have a chance to tie. Down to 2 seconds, down to 1 second. 3, missed. And the buzzer. Buhler wins. Buhler wins.
Say it again.
53-50.
How close did that 3 look to going in, though? What a game. Let's go.
How cool was that?
And they're headed back to the sub-state final. Likely a trip to Wellington on Friday.
It's all right.
Hey, you know the Crusaders are going to win that.
Really? You just can't help yourself, can you?
I told you today we had talked about this. Kind of channeling some of that 2015 team. This team has...
Look at Coach Darrow.
He is pumped.
As he should be.
This team has something in common with that 2015 team. You and I talked about it. Both of them had a Keller.
Yep.
That is true.
53-50 the final. Buhler wins it to improve to 12-12 on the year. And McPherson will finish their season at 13-11. What an effort by both these teams tonight. Holy cow, it came down to a last-second 3 missed. And Buhler holds him off 53-50. Our Rise Up Reno postgame is next on HKFM.
Your home for Buhler Crusader basketball is HKFM. Find exclusive stories along with audio and video on the Ad Astra Radio app. Aaron West brings you Buhler Crusader basketball on 95.9 HKFM.
Spring is right around the corner, which means registration for Hutch Rec's youth soccer programs is open. Our Little Kickers League is designed for children ages 3 to 6, and our Youth Recreation League is designed for children ages 7 to 10. Soccer is a great way for children to be physically active, strengthen their cognitive development, and enhance their social and large motor skills. Registration deadline for Hutch Rec's youth soccer programs is March 8th. Ask about our scholarships. Register in person at 17 East First or online at hutchrec.com.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed or embroidered? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Company in Hutch. Whether it's for your sports team, business, or church, we've got you covered. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Well, back here on a Rise Up Reno postgame. Tonight's coverage, part of the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship, presented by Thrive Allen County. What a win by these ladies, Mattie. And There's not a one of them that you wouldn't spend time with and and just enjoy. They love each other. They have a ton of fun, and played their guts out tonight. We expected it to be a close game. Buhler jumped out to a 10-point lead a couple of different times. McPherson fought back each time. But Buhler holds him off there at the end, going back to the sub-state final. How about that?
So cool. And a number of things that when I look at it, Aaron, only 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter for Buhler. That is it's a really big deal. When McPherson got back into it in the third quarter, it was a bunch of those live ball turnovers. We've talked about them all year long, and easy leakouts. Buhler able to take care of the ball. And then, they just did a really good job clearing the defensive glass all night long. Just so proud of these kids. Oh, my gosh. So proud of these kids. Kinley Combs comes in and hits some huge baskets. Mattie Stallman was a beast, not only rebounding but at the free throw stripe. And, buddy, the season goes on. How cool is that?
Yeah, they hit their free throws tonight. Kinley Combs career high. Mattie Stallman a career high. Mad Dog was 6 of 6 at the free throw line. And I feel like free throws is something we've been better at late in the year, something that we've really worked on.
Yeah, we talked about it early in the season, too. Add this to it. When this team has 3 double-digit scorers, they are tough. And you had 3 kids in Kinley, Mattie, and Tori all in double figures. This team never struggles to defend. They are a good defending team. It's can they get enough offense, and when they do, my, oh, my, they can play.
Yeah, I give McPherson a ton of credit. That little flurry to start the second half. They had 7 points defense to offense very quickly.
Yeah, they erased the entire halftime lead.
Tied the game eventually, took the lead. Buhler got it back and then held it to the rest of the game. But Whitfield, McPherson's got a lot of their pieces back. Whitfield and Alvord and Alexander, they're going to continue to be a problem. They're going to get better, but I think our kids are going to get better too.
I agree.
Big opportunity on Friday and against the defending state champs, who I'll just tell you, of course, a different team last year, but we had the state champs beat for 3 quarters in Salina.
We sure did.
And they snuck it out in the final 8 minutes. So great stuff tonight. Well, everybody, again, we say this every night, but everybody that got on the floor did something really good. And it takes that whole team effort to win, really avoiding single-digit quarters. And then they had that flurry of turnovers early in the third, but they really took care of the ball well in the fourth quarter when it really counted. So Andrew will have all those final numbers coming up. We knew McPherson, too, wasn't going to shoot 20% for the whole game. They had a terrible shooting first half.
What did they finish at?
35%, but they shot 54% in the second half.
Yeah.
I have them at 43%, and they did end up shooting just 20% from 3, which is fortunate for us because they were missing a lot early.
Yeah, and I thought second half our defense did a really good job of running them off the three-point line.
Oh, yeah, we made them work for it for sure.
It was Jersey Alexander who ended up with a couple of looks, but they weren't giving those looks to Riley Whitfield. If you look, I have unofficially Whitfield with 13 points, but they're all 2-point baskets. And she's a kid that can really hurt you from outside. And it was Jenna, it was Tori, it was Mattie. Sometimes, occasionally, AK would get switched on to her, and they just ran her off the 3 and ran her off the 3 and ran her off the 3. And I think they were willing to give her 2-point makes. They just weren't willing to. You guys know when McPherson teams start hitting threes in this building, it has a cumulative effect on the whole feel in the place, and they just continued to run her off the 3.
Whitfield didn't hit a 3 in the game.
Right.
0 for 4. 53-50, the final. What a win by our ladies. Let's go get another one on Friday. Guys, tomorrow and Friday and Saturday, we're looking at the potential of some long road trips.
Yay.
Yeah, you say yay. I say I like playing at home. Coach Darrow getting a little cheer from the crowd.
Well, I was going to tell you earlier when you asked, hey, you better get excited. And I was excited because of Coach Darrow's attitude at the end of the Augusta game. He was saying we would go right now against McPherson if we could, right this minute. And he was pumped, and he had the girls ready to go, and they were able to withstand McPherson's rally in the second half to win this one 53-50. And Coach is coming up here in just a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's got to get some hugs first. Let's go.
I don't think there's much you have to do to motivate these kids to.
I was wondering if you were all wet. I saw that. That's awesome.
How's it feel, Coach? Congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, I feel like this group never had a doubt what was going to happen tonight. That's the kind of trust that you have in these kids is they put in all the work, and when you ask them all week, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be practicing on Wednesday. We're going to be practicing on Thursday. We're going to be ready to go for whoever's in the way on Friday. And we knew we had to do that tonight. The thing we talked about when you look at the last two games is we knew they came down to one possession, and we're breaking those down. Here's a possession. Here's a possession.
And it did again.
And it did again. And we knew that's what it was going to be. All we said was we have to have the +1 possession, and we had it tonight, and they got a great look at the end, and thank God she missed it.
Yeah. Boy, up and down the lineup, everybody contributed.
Yeah.
A couple of kids, Kenley and Mattie, with career highs.
Yep.
You hit your free throws tonight, which was huge.
Yeah, we absolutely had to. And then you put a sophomore like Kenley up there on the line at the end. For her to hit those, for Ella to hit hers when she was up there, and Mattie to do what she was doing. AK defensively, there's multiple possessions that she is flying around like crazy. It was really just a team effort. Nia went on a stretch there that was her best offensive stretch of the year. Senior stepping up in a big moment. Just so proud of them because they worked so hard for it. So to see this group get rewarded at this place where it means a lot to them, that was special.
Yeah, you knew McPherson was going to be tough. Tired legs there.
Absolutely.
At the end of the game, your kids weathered that storm in the third quarter where they went on that run. You were able to get right back from that and did a good job in the fourth quarter of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, I really thought they did. Showed a lot of poise, I thought, in the fourth. When we were up and we get about 3 minutes left and we go into 5-minute mode, we took the air out of the ball a little bit, hit the free throws when we needed to. We adjusted in the third there against that zone. Credit to them. They came out and gave a lot of pressure issues for us, and the kids just handled it. That's the thing. When you look around in our huddle in those situations, is you look in the kids' eyes and they wanted it. So you knew they were going to get it however we needed to. It didn't matter who it was. Everybody was going to sacrifice whatever it took, and that's what it was.
Well, Coach, half the teams in 4A won't be practicing tomorrow, but you guys will be.
Yeah, so. And we absolutely earned it, and we're going to have to continue to get better to get ready to go for Friday, but we're going to enjoy this one tonight.
Yeah. Don't know the outcome. We're likely going to Wellington. That would be my best guess.
Yep.
We saw them at state, kind of know what they're all about. So,
very familiar with that group. We're going to be excited just to have that opportunity and go down there and we can compete against everybody when we play like we did tonight.
Start with the defense you guys can play?
Yep, absolutely. I mean, that's our calling card. That's our brand. That's who we are. We're tough, disciplined together. We were all those things tonight. And then we made more shots and we attacked downhill, especially in the first quarter. We got to start like that again on Friday.
My favorite moment in the game, and I'll let you go so you can get a dry shirt, late there in the fourth when Alec rips off the mask and chucks it away. Let's go.
Yeah, just you talk about toughness. You can't even make those things up, and she has grown so much. It's such a pleasure just to watch her do what she's done and grow in the last 3 years, and she's going to continue to get better for us, but was absolutely huge down the stretch tonight.
All right, Coach, we'll get dry before you go outside, okay?
I'll do my best.
And we'll see you on Friday.
All right, thank you, guys.
That's Coach John Darrow with us, and we'll be back to wrap up our broadcast right after this.
You've been listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM. Coming up, we'll hear from Coach and name the Withco Steel Products Player of the Game. Stream Crusader Basketball on your smartphone with the Ad Astra Radio app. 95.9 HKFM.
Hi, I'm Travis Audi, Operations Supervisor with Stoopsman's Refuse Disposal. Safety is our #1 goal, and all of our employees know the importance of safety when it comes to our customers. I invite you to check us out online at stootsmanrefuse.com. Just one more reason to choose Stootsman's Refuse Disposal. Our business is picking up.
Got a tough to-do list?
tackle it with an even tougher Can-Am Defender. Agri Center has just the one for you. This capable and clever side-by-side for work gets the job done. With a class-leading 69 foot-pounds of torque and up to 2,500 pounds towing capacity. Come see us in Hutchinson and Salina to learn more about the 2025 Can-Am Defender HD10. No matter the task, no matter the terrain, you can rely on the Can-Am Defender. So head on down to just named 2023 National Dealer of the Year in Hutchinson and Salina.
Why choose Quality Body Shop in Pleasant View? Choosing Quality Body Shop means you're working with a family-owned business that has over 50 years of experience in collision repair. Quality Body Shop in Pleasant View. Quality you can see, every detail, every time.
This is Jason Stallman with Stallman Ag Risk Management and the Sylvius Insurance Group. I take pride in partnering with my clients for all their crop, pasture, and livestock insurance needs. Stallman Ag Risk Management. Contact me today.
620-899-0076.
Whether you want a small home remodel or need repairs done or have a brand new build project in mind, Erickson Custom Building is your choice. All of us at Erickson Custom Building would like to thank our customers for 20 years of business and friendship. Brian and the crew at Erickson have spent those years developing excellent customer service and quality leadership for all types of projects, big or small, traditional or trendy. When your project is finished, it will reflect your vision for quality and follow-through that exceeds your expectations, not your budget. Call Erickson Custom Building or find us on the web at ericksoncustombldg.com.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, we'll get to our final fill-up of the night, brought to you by Dick's Phillips 66. Every journey begins at Dick's, 4th and Stevens in Hutch. Andrew, give us all the officials.
Well, I see one thing that sticks out to me more than anything else, and that's Buhler 53, McPherson 50. And that is a win here at the Roundhouse as the Crusaders take the first round of Sub-State. They also out-rebounded the Bullpups by 3. Buhler 29. And McPherson 26, Crusaders 9 offensive rebounds, McPherson 8. Each team ended up with 18 turnovers, but Buhler started the fourth quarter with 16, so they just had 2 in the fourth. That's huge. And then the Crusaders shot 38% from the field. They were 15 for 40, but shot just 6 for 19 from the second half. They withstood McPherson's 13 for 24 shooting second half, and the Bullpups finished with 43% overall, 18 for 42 from the field. But McPherson struggled from three-point line, 3 for 15. That's 20%. And Buhler shot 5 for 14 from 3 at 36%. That's efficient enough to win the game today. Crusaders 18 for 26 from the line. Mac 11 for 17. Buhler was 69% free throws, McPherson 65%. And then individual scoring. Kinley Combs, as we mentioned before, she is growing up before our eyes. 15 points, 5 for 10 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. She is going to be our Whitco Steel Products player of the game. And then Tori Tushton, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Mattie Stallman, 10 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal and a block. Nia Sewell, 9 points, 3 of 5 from the field. She had 2 rebounds as well. Kaya Edmond coming back from injury, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Addie Keller, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals and a block. Ella Voss, quiet again offensively, scoring-wise, but she had just 2 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal and a block. And then Harley Terrell, no points in this one, but she got 3 big boards, a steal, and a block, some much-needed minutes despite the fouls. Kinsey Polk didn't play a whole lot, but she was in at the end, if you noticed, for free throws and everything that she gives us. She's been big lately. Jenna Lackey, no points. She was in foul trouble, but had some good defense in this game. I don't have Jenna for a steal today, and that is surprising because Jenna has been playing some really good ball too. Every one of these girls had to step up, and the Crusaders come away with a 53-50 victory here in the Roundhouse at McPherson.
All right, you mentioned Kinley Combs, our Whitco Steel Products player of the game, 4 of 6 from the field, 15 points. Whitco Steel Products, the expert in steel fabrication. Peter girls advance to the sub-state final on Friday. Guys will play their semifinal game tomorrow night at home against Rose Hill, and we'll be out at